up, peeps? My name is Chương and I'm an IELTS Musketeer on IELTS Face-Off. This is Voice of the Week for the recap. So the question this week was, describe an obstacle that you have faced. And we have, am I reading this right? 37 entries in total. I mean, what a response. Thank you guys a lot for your participation and taking the time to record these wonderful videos. I really enjoy them. So, a little bit about the question. I think this is a pretty easy one to brainstorm because in life you inevitably face all kinds of slings and arrows. So difficulties should be abundant, but the tricky part is to articulate how difficult something is, or describing the sense of happiness or pride that you feel upon accomplishing, some kind of formidable task. So I'm going to comment on some of the videos this week, and let me just start by saying that all the entries this week are very, very strong, especially with regard to pronunciation. I mean, there's this guy who speaks an impeccable British accent.
Unexpectedly, the leader accepted my request, and well, there came my obstacle.
I mean, if I were listening to him with my eyes closed, I'd probably mistake him for a native speaker. And there are also those of you who speak a really beautiful American accent.
I had no idea what my classmates were talking about. Some of my friends also made joke about how bad I was at my own major.
Like a winner, my feeling was really happy, and I was over the moon when I can get top 40.
So that day, I realized that I fell into depression.
I also really dig Big Knock's accent.
Today I am going to tell you about a real-life obstacle that I have faced. 5 years ago, I was a freshman at university.
I mean, I couldn't ascertain what accent you were deliberately using, but there were elements of Australian and British and American all mixed together, and for me that's really beautiful. Our top 5 candidates also demonstrate a very strong command of vocabulary. So here are some of the expressions that I've picked out that may be useful for the topic of difficulties and obstacles.
When I realized this, I was determined to get sleep early.
After working my socks off for almost 2 weeks,
I believe that you will possibly overcome any obstacle in your life as long as you stay optimistic, persistent, and remember to listen to your heart.
When it comes to obstacles, I can say that my life is a series of obstacles.
Having said that, I think there are definitely areas that can be improved. One of these is control over grammar while you're speaking. So let's see a couple of examples.
And the most important is for better good breakfast.
The more you think about a lucky thing happening to you, the more you gain from it so much.
I think, all of these mistakes are to a certain extent justifiable because, I mean, sometimes when we speak, we kind of have to maintain fluency and pronunciation at the expense of a couple grammatical slips here and there. But work on this and believe me, it will do wonders for your speaking band school. So you must be dying to know who the winner is, right? And let's do a drum roll and find out who reigns supreme in this Voice of the Week. And the winner is Lê Mai Minh Thi.
I came up with a bold decision. Carry on pursuing my passion and stop defining success by how well I can please the other people.
I think everything about Thi's answer hits the spot for me. Her pronunciation is obviously amazing, almost native speaker level. She was able to showcase a wide range of vocabulary, and what I really like about her answer though is her fluency and coherence, the way she was able to connect her ideas using different sorts of cohesive devices. So I think this is really important and something that we can all learn from Thi's video. So congratulations Thi, you're entitled to a 10 million dong scholarship from the British Council, And all of our top 5 candidates will also receive 5 movie tickets from our sponsor, CGV. So everybody goes home happy. And remember guys, if you want to have a shot at these amazing prizes and be hailed as Voice of the Week on IELTS Face-Off, don't forget to submit your video. A new question will be posted on the Facebook page of IELTS Face-Off on Sunday night. So don't forget to tune in, see what the question is, and get those cameras rolling. On a side note, in addition to the top 5 videos this week, we also have 2 honorable mentions, which are Nguyễn Thị Mai Lan and Nguyễn Thị Thùy Trang.
It was when all the painful memories of failures, being hurt, disappointment exploded.
What's wrong with your hair? And yes, obviously after that I got rejected with a very reasonable excuse.
If I were to describe these 2 entries with one word, it would probably be effortless. I mean, you know, because you speak from your own experience, the way that you tell these stories is very natural and sincere. And, you know, that's effortless. And so, fantastic job, ladies. I do look forward to seeing your entries in the next Voice of the Week.
I believe that you will possibly overcome any obstacle in your life as long as you stay optimistic, persistent, and remember to listen to your heart.